Hi everyone, this is for Gemini. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to everybody. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to continue shuffling in a minute. It is a general reading for Gemini, so if something doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit. If you want something more specific, my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. Okay, so let's get going here. We have the Gilded Tarot, and I have the Rider-Waite Mini here for clarifiers. And we're going to pull some oracle cards at the end. So for Gemini. By the way, when I was shuffling, the Lovers dropped out. And the Lovers just dropped out again. Look at that. All right, I'm going to continue to shuffle. Just give me a second. Today is the 2nd of June, 2021. The reading is for the energies going into the beginning of June. However that works for you. And so here we go. I think I'm going to roll the dice for you as well. This is for Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Going into the month of June. Oh, these guys wanted to come up. June, the moon is there too. June 2021. Gemini. Gemini. One more. Gemini. Okay, so what's going on for Gemini? Beginning of June. How are we going into June 2021? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, first card out for you guys is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So that could be letting go of something you've been holding on too tightly to, laying all your cards on the table, no longer clinging, which is good. What's challenging you is the world. So completing a cycle perhaps. This also could be Pisces energy. The Olympics can come up in this energy as well. We have all sorts of sports in that card, like gymnastics and skating and skiing. All those types of energies coming up, but mostly the Pisces energy and the completion of something, a big cycle, because the world is a major arcana, so it's huge. The foundation is the Temperance card, so that could be a Sagittarius, but this also can be dealing with patience, having patience, a higher love. So that is upright, so we could have a Pisces and a Sagittarius here. And the recent past for you, Gemini, is the Five of Swords. Feeling like you've triumphed over the field, you've triumphed over something that you were having a difficult time accepting, but there's no love here. There's some kind of war energy here, right? There's a lot of injured people in the background. So let's see how that comes up for you guys. And that is air energy, so that could reflect your energy right now. Crowning for you is the Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth. This can be the messenger of truth, the knight in shining armor, an announcement coming out, but someone very confident about their truth, and there's movement around that truth here. All right, what's coming up for Gemini is the Two of Swords, being in your knowing and keeping your energy to yourself to keep your energy cleared. This also could be someone pretending not to know, like or you could be unaware, but maybe you're not using your intuition, because if you are tapped into your intuition, you will know, but you could pretend not to because you don't want to deal with the situation, or literally you're just unaware because you're not awakened. Or maybe you don't have the details on something that you want more details on. So you see yourself as the star. So you have Aquarius energy, so you could have Aquarius and Gemini in your energy, or you're dealing with an Aquarius who's very much in your energy, or you just see yourself as the star, the healer, the dreamer, your dreams coming true. You're right next to Sagittarius and you're both upright, so some very profound energies there. What's around you or how others might see you is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And this could be having trouble at work, losing money, not getting along with someone at work, or having trouble finding a job. This could be you outshining others around you as well, or you're seeing yourself as that, but others might see you as being a troublemaker at work, right? Especially if they're the ones you're outshining, right? There could be some envy or competition there. The block for you is the Ace of Swords reverse, which has to do with lies, a split, divide, the need for the truth, the need for clarity. And again, that's right next to this card, which is also a need for clarity. All right, what's coming up at the end here for you is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, relighting a torch. This could be presenting in front of people where you're uncomfortable doing that, but you're doing it. This also can be lighting an Olympic torch. I don't know at all what's going on with the Olympics for this summer, if it's happening, what's going on, so I don't know if that's something that's going on or related to you. But it's definitely standing up for yourself, taking the high ground, although in this card, it's more on being on the same level as the people that you're in front of. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Ace of Cups reversed. So this could be feeling overwhelmed, purging, feeling dumped or dumped on, right? Pushed to your emotional limit. And again, somebody could have a great fear of speaking in front of people here. And just feeling overwhelmed, or there's too many people ganging up at you at once, or asking you too many questions at once. And then we have the Fool reverse, which is hanging in limbo at the end of your read. And this is lacking faith. It could be a fall where you tripped. It can be falling from grace. But it's really about lacking faith here, or doing something foolish because you lacked faith. You didn't act from a place of your own knowing. And this could be somebody around you as well. So that's Aries reversed. So we have Aquarius upright, Sag upright, Pisces upright, and then the Fool, which is Aries reversed. So you're going to get a few more cards from this deck at the end of the read to close it out. And then we are going to discuss the bottom of the deck and the underlying energies. So we have the Seven of Swords, and I'm going to go into the energies here before we get into the read, just a little background on what's been going on. Okay, so we're starting out with the Six of Wands reverse, which can be being needy for attention. It can be like an attention whore, right? Always wanting attention. It can be doing things under the radar, or just feeling like a failure, right? Not getting that attention or success that you were working toward. And here we have the Queen of Cups, longing for, it's like the Juliet energy, longing for her Romeo under the radar, or feeling a failure because there's nobody responding. And there's the energy of war over here. Somebody's triumphed over the field, but it's not this energy here, which could be your energy, but you're feeling like a star. So you could be the one triumphing over this energy over here, which could be the Queen of Cups, but it's going into the Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Swords on top, and this is that risk card, liar, cheater, thief card. And here he's definitely getting out of Dodge or ghosting, or this could be watching a Western on TV as well. Feeling like a failure under the radar. The Queen of Pentacles is upright, and so is the Queen of Cups. It's like they're both upright. They're both feeling left out in the cold with and not walking away, like feeling in uncomfortable energies with the Page of Pentacles there. And this can definitely be a mother and child, or these could be siblings, an older sibling and a younger sibling, and then somebody like ghosting them. It could be like a parent like leaving them, or someone getting robbed. But it feels like it's someone you know. So it could be a partnership or a child, or somebody making off with the goods. I was just getting the energy of being uncomfortable, like without air conditioning, like someone really uncomfortable and getting out of here. So whether it's because it's too hot and there's no air conditioning, or because someone's literally stealing something or no longer going to put up with living in this situation, which can be a very destitute situation. They're both upright here, but they also feel left out in the cold. So they could be feeling left out from this person who ghosted them, or just, I mean, they look stable, even though this is a card. It's like the Lover's out in the cold. They don't have a lot, but they're happy as long as they have each other. But somebody's not happy here. And that could be Gemini, because then we have this energy matching the Swords energy over here. So it could be children who are happy with you, as long as they have you. They don't need a lot of money. But you may not be happy. Maybe you're not happy being a parent. These also can be people at work who are satisfied with not having a lot, but that's not good for you. You want to be a star. That could be coming up as well. So we're going to clarify everything. I feel like you're no longer keeping your cards close to your chest. You're going to lay it all out on the table. You're going to be the star that you are. You're not going to be afraid to get up in front of people and talk. You're going to keep your energy clear, and you're going to just speak your truth. The challenge is the world. The challenge is ending a cycle of whatever your insecurities are, or being nasty, because with the Five of Swords, that's taking down people by cruelty. And you can speak your truth without being cruel, right? There's liar, cheater, thief. These are like the two of the worst cards in the deck, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. One is about lying, cheating, and stealing, and the other one's about war. So it's about ending that cycle of feeling that way, like, because the war without always starts with the war within, our own insecurities, our own wounds. Okay, and there may be some dissension at work here. So what's coming out with this Seven of Swords here is the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is someone very inspired. It's like taking this inspiration from the past and using it to go forward. This could be someone deciding to offer this big new project or new passion, growth, creativity, and if it doesn't work out, like if they say no way and they say, I'm getting out of here, it's like you have enough, maybe you're planning to do this. You know that this will overwhelm this other person and they won't go for it and they'll leave. And then you're free to be inspired going forward. Perhaps to a marriage, a commitment, a Taurus energy here, a religion, whatever that is for you, inspired by committing to yourself. And in the recent past, that Five of Swords is what? And this just fell in my lap. So we have Justice. This is Libra energy, truth and balance. And again, we have the Hierophant card that came out right before it. And here's the red coats, right? Church and state. This is the justice system and the church. And you taking that down. This could be being raised in a religion that you don't agree with and finally getting yourself out of it. This could be someone who took a fall on purpose to get out of something, lacking faith, falling from grace, but that's okay because you don't agree with their way of doing things. Right? One way or the other. That could be you or the other person. Okay? And again, this Six of Wands is coming up as the next card. Again, feeling like a failure, doing things under the radar, being needy for attention. And that was coming up in the underlying energy there. So foolish behavior to get justice, to get back at people. There could be revenge energy there, which is foolish behavior, right? Because it's always about being loved. Don't let someone else rob you of the love that you are. The foundation here is the Sagittarius Temperance card there. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Magician reversed. And again, this is Gemini reversed energy. And this is the student, the opportunity, the invitation. This could be doing a lot of studying, researching, inspecting to make sure you understand everything about it, or going back to school, researching something, or making sure you understand an opportunity or invitation before you accept it. And this could be insecurities about something. Now this is where you're not putting your cards out on the table because you're insecure or feeling manipulated or feeling like you want to be manipulative with someone else. And just an inability, it's like here, you're good with the beginning of the manifestation, but maybe you get scared once you get into it, and then you have trouble finishing the manifestation. But this is about having patience with yourself. You could be dealing with patience as well, because this could be physician energy here, but it's in a negative aspect. You know, when you're starting out, and even taking on an intern or something like that, you may be insecure about letting someone who's interned under you take over because you're responsible for them. But this, again, is that energy of the higher love. And Sagittarius. It could be that someone at work like left without notice, and now you have to let somebody else step up, and you're insecure about that because you're responsible for them. That could be as well. So why is the Four of Pentacles in the center of your read? So we have this card of the Five of Wands reversed, and then the Six of Pentacles upright, and the Nine of Wands reversed. So this is like ending the battle, perhaps ending a losing battle, not wanting to fight anymore. And then this is someone deciding to share or settle out or make peace with someone and surrender, right? Surrender to the wounds, no longer be defensive about your wounds, which is really good energy. Again, it's letting go, putting your cards out on the table. Whether other people like it or not, you're learning it doesn't matter. It only matters what resonates in the higher love for you. And here's the Lovers upright. So we're going to put that back, see what comes up. So this could be just loving yourself. It could be having a lot of affection. By showing others you can surrender your ego to them. Or perhaps say somebody else is right, it's okay. Or just putting all your cards out on the table, what you need, what you want, and if they don't like it, that's okay, but you're not going to do that anymore if they can't do that for you. So why is the World, or that Pisces card, the challenge for you? This is your independence, your sovereignty, right? This could be someone who's got everything except for someone to share it with. And completing that cycle, maybe you've learned to become independent and you've put so much into learning how to be happy with yourself, you may be scared to go into a relationship because you're afraid to lose yourself again. And that's why completing this cycle may be scary for you. It might be a challenge. Okay? Knowing when to walk away and when to run. That's that Western energy here, right? Knowing when to walk away and when to run. What's the song? So it's just the fear of completing the cycle, because then you have to be responsible for yourself. You have to be responsible for when you walk away. You can't blame somebody else for hurting you or for doing wrong by you. You have to know when to walk away and when to run, right? So we have the Knight of Swords up top there, feeling burdened. This is the Atlas energy, the weight of the world. This could be working out too hard, carrying too much weight. Maybe you feel like you need to lose weight, or feeling like it's a burden to have to always be the one to speak your truth. Or be the slave driver, right? Because this could be the slave, and the Knight of Swords definitely can be the slave driver. Okay? But being loving here. It's like changing from the Page of Swords was before the Knight of Swords. Maybe you were being too sweet to those who are feeling burdened. Maybe they're just not the right person for the job. And you're being too kind to them because you're not getting the job done and it's too burdensome for them. Maybe you need to get a little bit harsher with the way you deal with people. And if they're not right for the job, they need to understand that. It's about you allowing yourself to be in your truth. As long as you're in truth and do it with a loving spirit. And if they can't accept that, or they get mad at you or don't like you anymore, then that's their wound to heal, because you're being honest and loving. But the Knight of Swords isn't necessarily loving. So don't give up one for the other. Maybe you were walked on before, so you don't want to be that wimpy Page of Cups anymore, that loving, because then they walk all over you. But you don't want to be too harsh either with the truth. You want to show some love. Now, if you say your truth with love and they still ignore you, perhaps then you need to get a little bit more sharp or just fire someone or walk away from the job. You know, it depends on where you are in the situation. And that could be your children as well. So why is the Two of Swords upright here? There's some deception. Okay, someone's not wanting to see the truth of a situation. Afraid again to close the cycle. This also can be a Pisces and a Cancer reversed. Refusing to see the truth. This can be someone who wants to travel around the world. This can be someone floating in the pool, you know, just hanging out. Perhaps someone's floating in the pool at dawn or at night, where they can just really keep their energy to themselves when no one else is at the pool. This can be taking a walk around the neighborhood and being completely authentic with everyone, knowing that nature protects you naturally and you're not worried about that. It's like not being afraid when there's deception around you because you know you're always protected. You know when to walk away. So there is no fear about deception around you. Keeping your energy clear. And again, this is very Piscean energy here. So again, we had two Pisces here, and then this is your challenge over here. So it could be a lot of Pisces. This can be Virgo energy as well. It can be Aquarius too. But it's very psychic energy. It's the divine feminine energy right here. And this could be a new dawn, right? With a new moon, a new dawn, a new day. And that song is coming up. And you know, this is blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce, right? So two wrapped up in a knot. And the knot was coming up earlier today too. And then here's the King of Pentacles. So let's see how that comes up. There's definitely a need for more clarity. And again, it's about your own sovereignty and not wanting to lose yourself again because you've gained so much ground. There's really positive energy here with sovereignty. It doesn't matter which card, this one, this one, this one, they're all really sovereign and powerful women and not wanting to have a man take that away from you again. So you see yourself here as the Star. And there's the Three of Pentacles. And this is at the workplace, coming together at work, church, any place of co-creation. It can be school as well. This is really powerful here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny, right? But you also have the Devil here, temptation waving. Are you able to go to work and allow the wheel to spin and stand up to temptation when it arises? Again, this is coming up the same topic over and over again. Are you ready to do this and be the star? Can you be the star and not care what other people think? Because you know, when you're a star, half the people hate you and half the people love you. And that's just the way it is. There's nothing to do with you. It's their perspective. But the star becomes the star by being totally authentic with themselves, you know, whether it's acting, music, whatever you do, speaking, public speaking, it's just you being you. And if some don't like it, that's fine. If most people don't like it, that's fine too. You just need to find your niche, what feels good to you. And that's what you're discovering. There's a lot of power here. What's around you or how others might see you is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And that could be others who see you as depressed or arrogant, or the need to heal, the need to shine your light. Maybe people have seen you this way, or now they feel like their light is dimmed next to yours, and they don't like that. Or maybe they saw you as not shining your light, and all of a sudden you are. But this is depression and weakness, or this can be illness, right? This can be arrogance though too, and your ego out of control and causing issues at work by stardom. So it can go both ways. Either you're shining your light in a good way and they don't like it because it makes them look weak or dim, or you're shining your light in an egotistical way and they're not getting the right feeling from that. Or it could be somebody outside of yourself being that way as well. So you will know that by your situation. The block for you is the lies, the split, divide and conquer. The Ace of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords upright again, which is right next to it. And this again is needing to stay sane. Like, so you refuse to let new information in because that's the way you stay sane, peace of mind. This is peace of mind. But you're not opening yourself up to new information. This can be you using your own psychic knowing and keeping your energy clear. But you may not have control over new information that comes your way. And so if new information hits you and you're not ready for it, because you're assuming you can do this all on your own, it might knock you for a loop. And that's where you feel like you might be afraid you're not ready to stand on your own. So here is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is overworking, or things are just not working out. And this is at the workplace. It's like you wanting to keep to yourself so the other people at work don't affect you, but it doesn't work that way, right? I mean, you can keep your energy clear by just doing your clearings regularly, but others might feel like you're just separating from them completely. And there may be a lot of back and forth about this. An offer of love. But it's coming from after death. This can be condolences offered as well. This could be someone who's not receiving people because they're going through a death. And there's no death here, so it's something that's happened already in the past. And somebody might want to give their condolences, but you're not ready, you're not wanting to receive them. It's like you want clarity about something before you would see this person again. This could be a Scorpio energy. And then at the end here, standing up to others, the Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups reversed. And this isn't someone not getting their wish because the King of Pentacles is. Because he's solid, he has everything he needs. He could be coming off as arrogant, but he's upright and solid. Like, this also could be someone giving up their sovereignty, right? Here's where he's satisfied with himself, and now he's so solid, maybe he actually wants to expand and come together with somebody else. He's also standing up to, this Nine of Cups can be the crowd here, and it could just be one person they're standing up to. He's on top, and this is the one who's not getting their way, so they're mad. Somebody might be getting dumped here, and we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands coming up here. This is like somebody implementing a new plan or paying off the Queen of Wands. She's looking the other way. They're refusing the offer. Well, this is coming up with the kid. All right, here's the King of Pentacles here. Maybe not getting his wish or wants to start over with something. Implementing a new plan here, deciding how to spend this money, how to go forward with it, or giving the money to the Queen of Wands, who's recovering with the King of Wands reverse. So he may be recovering from an illness or just from a separation here, divided, because we have division here as the block for you. So these two are recovering. And someone might be offering her some money to help while he's recovering because he can't work. So this could be the boss, the father, someone that he works with, who may be offering them. He doesn't want to do this. He's not happy about having to do this, but he is. He's offering some money to the Queen of Wands to help while the King of Wands can't do things for them. Why isn't the Queen of Wands doing something? I don't know if she has to actually take care of the King of Wands. That's possible. But as the King of Wands is the one standing up to the others here. About the Ace of Cups reversed. And it can be a breakup here too. And maybe someone's father needs to help them out while they're going through a breakup. This is feeling imprisoned, feeling dumped on, or imprisoned by a break, a rest, a death, a laying of something to rest, feeling imprisoned by that, and then needing to find peace by going away. This also can be the 5D connection between twins, okay, the 5D connection. But it's like being in prison or imprisoned by your thoughts, and then needing a break, a vacation, a rest, and then getting away to find that peaceful place. after being dumped on, after being broken up with, after being pushed to your emotional limits, or you pushing somebody else to their emotional limits, they may be the ones walking away. And then here's the fall. So why is the Fool falling there? This could be a fool in love as well. Choosing a new path. And that could be the twin choosing a new path. Looking back at the past and ascending quickly. It's like choosing what you want, taking a quick look back, and then you're on the road. This could be moving, traveling, ascending quickly in the aftermath of sudden events. Okay, so there could have been a death or an ending, or somebody might have been dumped. And then someone might feel a fool for love because they got dumped, or they feel a fool for love. That's why they're getting out of a relationship, so they may be dumping somebody else. I don't know whether that's you or the other person here. Then you have a few more cards coming up. You have the Strength card reversed next. So that could be feeling weak. It could be a pet as well that's having health issues, or it can be any kind of health issues there. Or just, this can be ego issues. You know, somebody out of control doing foolish things. That could be kids or pets. Or Leo. We have Leo, Aries, a lot of fire energy there. And then we have the Eight of Wands upright. So this is a lot of energetic exchange, the arrows of love, a lot of communication or travel back and forth, perhaps with the kids or a pet. Maybe someone's getting some health treatment. And so there's a lot of communication that has to happen to get them well. And then we have someone praying that these dark energies go away, down on their knees. They're going to clarify these too. Why is the Strength card reversed there? Somebody's getting over the worst, the nightmare, trying to, but this isn't the end of it yet. This is trying to get over stress, being up night, worrying, crying, purging, just can't sleep, and trying to get past this nightmare by seeing a new perspective or just hanging out, allowing yourself to see new things, to see synchronicities, to see a new way, a new option. When you're feeling weak, it's like, you know, when you go through an awakening, it's the first thing the universe does is make you ill or injure you in some way, so you learn how to connect with your body and meditate. So that may be what's happening to you or someone else around you, and they're not quite grounded in that yet, so it's really uncomfortable for them. Or they could be sick, so they're healing. But you or this other person may be taking this opportunity to learn more about yourself, to see synchronicities. There may be some jealousy here, or moodiness, or insincerity here, in a split, a divide, okay? Somebody might be jealous here, or want revenge. Again, revenge came up over here, and that might be something you're getting over that you used to feel in the past, but you're getting over it, and you may feel tinges of that come back, or that could be somebody else who's dealing with that. And then here's this energetic exchange, the arrows of love, and being concerned about someone. And there's the war, you know, and a falling out with someone, maybe who used to be a soulmate, or cutting your kids out. And then having to come together again and swallow your pride and speak the truth now. This could be two kids, you know, celebrating with their friends, and then you coming in and having to break it up. So you have to be the bad guy. Maybe you didn't like being the bad guy before, and now you are standing up for yourself, not allowing the kids to take over the house. That can be too. So saying what you have to say, and then speaking your truth to others as well. Or this could be two people dividing and conquering. You take the kids, and I'll take the people at work. Something like that as well. In a partnership. Seeing each other face to face. This is a beautiful energy. This is love here. This is like the parents too coming together to handle the children, even if they're not together anymore, being on the same page for the children to create a happy family. Or if they are together, it could be two people together as well. And then why is the Five of Cups there at the end? All right, the worst is over. The bliss is setting in. This could be somebody praying that it stays this way. Like it's too good to be true. Can it really be true? There's the higher love. Gemini, this is amazing. We have that liar, cheater, thief card. Both of them came back at the end of the read. It's just revisiting perhaps old templates, patterns that you broke, and you're afraid that you might fall back into those old patterns. But here is the worst over, the bliss setting in, and someone or you praying that it can stay that way in that higher love energy, being patient. And this could be receiving runaways too. And standing up, like this is protecting a runaway. Someone who's been abused, whether it's pets or children, or women who have been abused by their spouses, and protecting them. You could be starting a house for wayward children or mothers. And pray that it works out okay, you know, because that could be a dangerous proposition. Dealing with people who need to swallow their pride and be more humble, like be more practical about things. But dealing with these people who won't wake up. And it could be dealing with children or pets who just want to be happy. But they also have to be respectful here, right? This is, you know, this can be a kid with a mouth, mouthing off, spreading rumors, and then somebody holding back time, money, and effort because they're mad to get their way. And, you know, whether that's you or your children, and not allowing them to behave that way, not disrespect you. Maybe you've allowed them to do that in the past or vice versa. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So let's see where we're coming from. See, these were both upright now here underneath. They were reversed. Okay, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be you dealing with two sisters, two employees, two children who are grown, who are acting like brats, even though they're grown-ups here, but now they're upright here. And here's the mother, all right? The mother and children. Maybe you come from this family where they're all, you know, misery loves company, and that came up earlier too, and they're all dysfunctional. They're in lack mentality, and you're trying to teach them. And this could be people who work with you as well, but maybe that's not working for you, and you have to go your own way. We have the King of, this could be your family, right? We got the King of Wands. He could have drinking issues or just really emotionally detached, not emotionally available. And she's either mean or in lack or always has an illness or an injury. And then we have the two daughters following suit. And perhaps you're learning to break those patterns. And this could be a brother too, or maybe you're like the father, or this person's like the father, right? Or these could be siblings. This could be the brother over here who acts like the father. So it could be, it's coming up as a dysfunctional family in the underlying energy. So that may be what you're dealing with, whether your dysfunctional family is your actual family or a work family, whatever it is for you. And you're testing out your new patterns and just afraid that you might fall. But that's okay, because you're doing great. There's really beautiful energy over here. It's like it's too good to be true. You're afraid that you might lose it. And that may have been a reason why you stalled in accomplishing projects before, because you were afraid if you got something really good, it would be taken away from you. And that's a big wound for a lot of us. So let's see what the numerology deck, or the numerology deck has to say for you. It's 3738, or 3837 and 3838 says again the Queen of Cups. So that could be your energy. Maybe you have some water in your chart, or that's somebody you're dealing with. Okay. So for Gemini, what does Gemini need to know? Gemini. We have two here coming up. Karmic completion, which is way overdue, so you're done with this, and the need for the green environment. And the people who are not awake around you may not be okay with this, and you want something totally different from them. So you might need to go out on your own, or you have already. You're just trying to stand your ground. The underlying energy is being more spiritual. So this is awakening stuff. And then let's do romance angels for you. I need to roll the die for you too. Let's see. For Gemini, what are the signs most that Gemini needs to know about, that they're focused on right now, or they're focused on Gemini? Okay, so we have the number 12, which is definitely endings, maybe a dozen, This is the Hangman as well, wisdom. And then we have the Sun. So you're empowered here, and also perhaps taking vacation time or getting out in the sun more. And that also could be Leo. And the Hangman can be Pisces or Capricorn for me. And then we have Scorpio here. So Scorpio definitely came up here too. So Scorpio and Leo, perhaps the most prevalent, perhaps Capricorn and Pisces as well. So let's see what Romance Angels has to say for you. For Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, you have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, which you're afraid might end, and it's not going to though. Just allow and trust. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This looks really good, Gemini. The bottom of the deck is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And trust, okay? Really nice. Okay, Gemini. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved. See you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.